Okay, content warning first. This content may be upsetting, particularly if you have BPD, borderline personality disorder. But please know that I in no way intend to be offensive, and the content represents real examples based on decades of my work as a psychologist treating BPD. Okay, here we go. BPD symptom number 7, chronic feelings of emptiness. So emptiness in this context refers to feeling emotionally empty. It's often described as a lack of meaning or purpose that leaves a person feeling sad, lost, worthless, ungrounded, stuck, hollow, or as though your life is pointless. Those are just some of the descriptors that I've heard. Some people describe it as a feeling of nothingness or numbness, a feeling of disconnect from themselves and or others. Other people describe it as a sense of intense boredom, purposelessness, or strong dissatisfaction. Other terms I've heard patients use to describe this feeling include an existential crisis, deadness, a dream state, being zoned out, or an overcast day. Some people describe it spatially, such as a void, a black hole, a dark cave, a vortex, a never-ending space. One of the most descriptive phrases I've heard is grief for something I never had. In those with BPD, feelings of emptiness are more often seen in women than men. Chronic feelings of emptiness have been linked to the type of attachment a child has with their caregiver. So children with insecure attachments, such as those raised by caregivers who are inconsistent and invalidating, as we discussed in a previous video, may struggle to create a clear and cohesive narrative of their internal experiences, which can then result in a profound sense of emptiness. There's that ungrounded, sort of lost feeling. For some people, it's their identity issues that seem to generate feelings of emptiness. They struggle with goals and self-direction, feeling like they have an unstable sense of self or a lack of identity altogether, as we also discussed previously. Others note that their feelings of emptiness are accompanied by other feelings, such as hopelessness or loneliness. Feelings of emptiness are most often linked to issues with self-esteem and identity. So, without a true sense of who you are, it's difficult to pursue things or even know which things make you happy or bring you joy, peace, fulfillment. You can have all the material things you want in life and still feel empty. This is because the issue isn't what's outside of you, but what's going on inside of you. It's not about what you have, it's about what's going on within you. So how does this manifest? Well, you may feel alone even when surrounded by people, even in the middle of a party or other active social event. It may feel like a literal pit in your stomach, or you may feel as though you have no direction in life or love. You may feel ungrounded or as if you're lost or floating through life without a real goal or purpose. You may feel as though you're drifting, coasting, or just kind of going through the motions of life. This symptom is one of the more overlooked symptoms of BPD, but it can actually be dangerous. Feelings of emptiness have been linked to problems in things like social functioning, impulsivity, self-harm, and even suicidal behavior. Let's unpack each of those a little bit. So, social and interpersonal issues arise because of challenges connecting with other people when you're stuck in feelings of emptiness. It may result in challenges being fully present or living in the moment. It could cause you to be a chameleon in your interpersonal relationships, sort of adapting your self-presentation to fit whatever situation you're in as a way to hide the emptiness you're contending with inside. This could lead to insecure and superficial relationships that are fleeting or transient, which further adds to identity issues and may prevent you from meaningful, pleasant, or other positive experiences, which then further contributes to those feelings of emptiness. So it's a negative feedback loop. Other people prefer not to deal with the discomfort brought on by feelings of emptiness and choose to withdraw from social interactions or isolate themselves. Impulsive behavior may occur as a way to counteract feelings of emptiness and feel something other than nothing. When the feelings of emptiness become really overwhelming, some people will self-injure to feel something different. In others, emptiness translates into hopelessness, and suicidal thoughts or even behavior may occur in response to feeling that there's no way out of their feelings. It's important to remember that there's always a way out of what you're feeling. Feelings are temporary, they're not set in stone, and they can be changed by altering your information processing, which generates different thoughts that then lead to different feelings. So the quote that goes along with this symptom is searching for something to feel anything. Searching for something to feel anything. Again, the quote I give with each symptom is to serve as a point of reference as you work on creating an awareness of your patterns and building that mindfulness around them so you can target them and get relief from them. Follow me for more on BPD criteria in real life, and be sure to share this with someone you think it could help. Talk to you soon.